As you may know, this year I'm trying to live closer to nature. That means taking the time to pause, to notice the small changes around me, the coolness in the air, the way my breath hangs, illuminated by the morning sunlight, the sounds of birds shaking frost from their fragile wings, chirping a sweet good morning song. Grounding is about being present, here, now. And amidst the busyness of day-to-day life, I like to take myself away sometimes, alone, to sit with my thoughts and gently quieten the pace of my mind. This channel, through the Ivy Gate, was always meant to be a place where I shared my inner garden, and within me blooms a love for creativity, nature, folklore, and history. In that sense, today I'm taking you to a different corner of that garden. I'm exploring my local National Trust property, Sissinghurst Castle and Gardens in Kent. Not quite frost, but definitely you can see your breath in the air, and there was a bit of a chill overnight, so everything's kind of lifting off the grass this morning with the morning sun. I absolutely love National Trusts. I'm a member. I love to come and visit the properties and learn about the history and also walk around the beautiful grounds, which is how I'm going to be spending my time here this morning. After reading my National Trust Members magazine recently, I was introduced to the concept of slow looking. Slow looking is the meditative practice of not just looking at something, but truly seeing it. There are lots of hazel catkins. I don't know if you can make much with them. But yeah, there's loads. They're everywhere. So they look so pretty in the sunlight. With the explosion of the digital world, we've arguably lost the ability to concentrate on one thing at a time. Our attention is constantly stretched thin. We're made to feel that if we're not busy, we're not doing it right. But don't we all find that exhausting? I've hit the wall of burnout more than once. Endless routines and tick-box to-do lists draining me of creativity and inner freedom. To counter this, you might choose to try slow looking, whether that's a painting, a blade of grass, or the slow drift of clouds across the sky. I'm looking out for all of the bluebell shoots because in the April, sort of May time here, it is just covered in bluebells. Lovely to see the woodland sort of waking up. See them all sort of emerging here and here. In truly seeing something for what it is, we become grounded in the present moment. Our minds soften. We can simply be, exist, connect with whatever has captured our attention. And in that stillness, a sense of calm and steadiness begins to grow. Beautiful silver birch trees here, shining in the sunlight. In my most recent YouTube video, I explore sort of all the folklore and wisdom, I suppose, that silver birch hold and how they can be used by foragers and used to help you find mushrooms and all sorts of things. Kind of provide some sort of light in the darkness during these cold midwinter days with their shining white sort of bark. It's even said that doctors have begun prescribing trips to museums to enhance well-being and reduce stress, and slow looking plays a large part in that. Not many hawthorns left on this tree. It's been a pretty good year for them, but the birds are hungry. Not many left. As I explored Sissinghurst Castle and Gardens, I tried to notice the smaller things, to really see them. The catkins unfurling on the hazel trees, fresh crocuses scattered across the lawns, and the perfectly manicured yet deadly yew trees lining the pathways.
I make the end of the world out of asking, out of patience, you know, enough of the words I was in.
Vita Sackville West and her husband Harold Nicholson once lived here, both devoted gardeners and Vita a writer. Even in January, when the gardens lie quiet, you can still feel their creative touch across the land and within the house. Vita's writing room remains just as she left it, a quiet, intimate space that invites you to slow down and notice the details she once did.
Making a living out of the things you like. Without the rain, you're in a bad mood.
Visiting Sissinghurst through the practice of slow looking felt deeply grounding. So perhaps the next time you're out walking, you might try it too. Will you give it a try?